Hello and welcome to Geolantis.360. In this video, we will show quickly how to start with collecting point features or mapping single objects in the field. These points could be anything like mapping a street light poles or traffic lights location, fire hydrant or drainage or sewer manhole for the purpose of maintenance or regular inspection, for example. And we will be using the Geolantis Android app as well as the iOS app. So both are available on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Yeah, they are both available for free for sure. And we will go ahead with the Android in the beginning. And we will need also to have the credentials. So please be ready with the username and password, and contact us by writing a short email to support@geolantis.com if you would like to have access, or simply make a quick request for a demo on our website, geolantis.com. So starting with the Android app, we will just mention a couple of things we need to set up over the web portal in order to have our data ready on the mobile app. So I'm now logged in on the web portal on this side. And in order to have the data loaded, we need to start by creating a project in the projects page over the web portal. And we need also to set up other feature classes or the geodata layers under the feature classes page. And this is under the GIS section. Here we can set up all these data layers, set up the attributes for every layer, and so on. So now we will start with mapping on the Android app. I have the app already downloaded. You can start with the Geolantis.360. So we will give the username and password. We click login. So just to mention, we have two different versions of the app on the App Store, the Enterprise and the Geolantis.360. The difference is for Enterprise, you need to specify the URL, and for Geolantis.360, the app is already configured to the URL on the web portal, which is collector.geolantis.com. So I'm now using the Geolantis.360. And after login, I get to the modules forms, inspector and collector. We will then switch to the collector and go ahead and open the project list. This is our project, which we have already prepared on the web portal. Once we select the project, we will see the data loaded. And I can select here a couple of layers to activate, not to overload the performance. So I will need this feature class, for example. I will need this feature class, this feature class. So no need to see all the objects to make it faster. And the next thing, we can start by selecting the mapping mode from the top plus icon here. And there are two different modes of mapping. I can choose either my position, which will activate the mapping from my actual position using the GPS data. But at the moment I have a low accuracy because I'm inside, so I will use the recording manually. Once I select the mode, then I can choose which feature class to select. If I want to add a point, a damage point, record the damage point in the field, then I will have to fill out some mandatory attributes. For example, here I have to select the asset, type of asset. Let's say that's an electricity. Then next. So all the fields with the triangle sign here, that's a mandatory field which I have to fill it out. Select medium, next. And these attributes we can as I mentioned, we can configure on the web portal under the feature class page. There will be another tutorial for sure about setting up a feature class in details. I can click done. Now I'm ready with the attributes, and I can choose where I would like to place the point. If I am activating the GPS mode, then I need only to click on this position icon, but as the service is with low accuracy, then it's not possible. That's why we are using now the manual mode. So I will zoom into the place where I would like to map the point. We have to deactivate this. So here I can see different points. I would like to create an additional point to start the project again. Add manually a damage point. Select telecom, for example, severity is medium. Next, click on done. Then I'm ready to place the point. In this case, I'd like to zoom in more. And I will deactivate the layers which I don't need. So I don't need the lines, I don't need the polygons. Yeah. So once I find the correct location, I will stop recording now just to go in the right place. And again, start mapping manually. Select a damage point, telecom, severity, next, done. Okay, I will assume that I would like to place the point here. Then we need to click on the flag icon on the top right, and then it will create a point. Then the app will say that a new point has been created. Then once the point is created, I can click on it and choose if I want to display the information about the point. I can edit these attributes by clicking on edit here. So I can add extra notes, for example, say damage detected. And I can also choose the point and click on the pencil on the top right. And this will enable me to change the position of this point. And again, I can choose either from my position or record manually, or I can enter the coordinates directly. I can also delete the point from here. I can also add a photo from the field. If I edit the point, click on the pencil and click on this photo point here on the top right, then the mobile will open the camera to take a picture and attach it to this feature. So this is a quick overview on creating points on the Android app. Then once I am done with the mapping, then the synchronization icon, which is the two arrows on the top left, will turn from orange to green, or I can start it manually here to see that the synchronization is complete. And once this is done, I can display this point on the web portal after I refresh the map screen, and I can directly select the zoom to layer. So now I'm under the features page. I have to make sure that I select the correct project, the map page. Then I think this is the point which I have just created. And it's ready here for display on the web portal. And if I would like to export it, I can also click here on the mode and choose select single point, for example. Once I choose the point, then I can display it in the table of attributes here below the map, and I can select it here. Then I have the options to export to different geodata standard formats, or add it to a task for inspection, or actually also edit it here on the web portal. I can still change the location or edit the attributes. So this is how the point is created on Android. We will now switch to the iOS. And similarly, we'll just log in, use the username and password. I wait until the project is synchronized. You can see the progress of synchronization here on the top right. Then once it's done, I can go ahead and select the collector module and choose the project which I want to display or start mapping in. So then the map screen opens. I can also choose the position icon here to go directly to my location. If I'm in the field and having a good accuracy to do it with a GPS. Otherwise, I will start mapping with the manual mode as we did in the Android app. So this is the project area. I can also choose which layers are visible and invisible here from the layers icon. I can switch on and switch off the points which I don't need to see. And I can choose to place an additional point here on the map. And we can start the mapping by clicking on this polygon icon, the plus button here. Then I will choose which feature class I would like to add a point in. For example, here, let's say this is a house connection layer. And I will start the mapping now in the manual mode. And we can see here on the right, we have the mapping plus location icon. This one here. I need to place the map on the map, the location where I would like to place the button, and then just click on this plus symbol. Then the point will be added. So I have already added one point. I'll repeat here by adding another point. And once I'm done with collecting the points, I will just click on the X button to finish the mapping. So as we can see, the points are already on the map. I will then start the synchronization so that the manager can see the points in the office on the web portal. Once it reached the 100%, then they will be available also on the web portal for export or any further analysis, or to assign them as a task for inspection to the field crew. So we can see here, those are the 2 points. And if I reload the page, and under the features page, again, I have to select the correct project. And I can choose which layers are displayed on the map, and I can also right click and choose zoom to layer to see the full extent of the collected data. And here we can see, so I can switch also the map background to satellite image to see the correct location. And we have here the 2 points which we have just collected in the iOS app. And the same scenario, we can always select them, display the attributes, or choose to export or assign them to a task, or do further editing on the web portal by choosing the selection mode If I have more than one feature, I can choose the area selection mode and draw a rectangle where all the needed points can be selected. Then I can choose to export or to assign to an inspection task or to edit them as we mentioned before. So this is how we do the point collection on the field on the iOS app. This was the very basic scenario to collect single points. If you have a normal mobile device, either Android or iOS,